Well, hello again, all you out there in internet video land. Once again, it is 2:30 a.m. and it's been a long day. Start out. What time? My wake up call was 6. After 3.5 hours of sleep and everything else has gone on before, wake up call at 6. Get up at 6, shit, shower, and shave. Instead of getting the entire suit and coat and tie and everything on. I started with got the shoes and pants and belt and everything below deck and put on my Revolution Continues shirt here, of course. Put that baby on, my hat, because I know I got work to do before we do any convention business and opening and all that. And get ready by the time I'm supposed to meet Donna in the Hancock's room at 7 o'clock. About 10 till, Donna calls me up and says, no, we're already down here. We got the boxes and the convention floor, but there's a problem. The standards aren't up, stating where the delegates are going to sit. Okay? And this creates a little bit of a problem because we got all these boxes for all these states. We got one right here. We had two states for Rhode Island and one was West Virginia. We got boxes and all this stuff in them. All this stuff, DVDs, Jordan Page DVDs, Constitution. Anyway, made these boxes for all the 50 states. Well, we don't know where to put them because they don't have the standards up. And by the time delegates start coming in, so we start putting out all the flyers and everything that we brought that we put out on the table. There's a lot of people put stuff on the table before these things go on. So we put Donna and Sierra and I worked and get all this stuff out on the tables. And in the meantime, we're trying to work with the people who are setting up the convention floor of where the standards where everybody can sit. Oh, we realize we have a problem that they should have set them up. They didn't. So we have to, oh no, I don't have the map of where everybody's supposed to sit. So, I'll try and dig it up and all of that. By the time people start coming in, I still don't, to this very minute, I still don't know how the delegates are all seated where they are. But from what it was to what it is now, everything's all twisted around. I mean, before it was the state in the front of us that gave the most to the national party, contributed most to the national party would sit in the front row, and Arizona is usually way up there, so we usually sit about in the second row. We're a third from the back in the right hand side, and California, who's usually way up front, they're all the way in the last two rows on the other side. It's like, this is wrong. We're way away from the podium and don't hardly see anybody, and people talking in the back always makes it loud and it's difficult. Anyway, by the time we get all of this stuff done, it's time where I gotta go back up to the room, freshen up a little bit, get my shirt and tie and my coat and everything, my hat and mask. Yeah, got them out of the car. I got my hat and my mask and everything, and get my laptop and make it down to the convention floor before it opens up by 8 o'clock. And that's when LNC Secretary Bob Sulentrump welcomes us to St. Louis, and they talk about everything. And then for a little after that, Charlie Earl, the candidate for the Ohio Secretary of State, he spoke for a while, and then we went into convention business, which I don't even want to begin to explain what convention business is, because they use Robert's Rules of Order, which is parliamentarianism, and it's just a long, drawn-out process that's dull and boring and big battle, and it's strange. After a while, you understand the machinations of how they twist things around for the powers being moved around and limited from new members and all this stuff. I don't even want to get into it. There's a lot to say here. Let's see. I hit lunch. Um, I ate at the buffet at the hotel. It's a wonderful buffet, breakfast buffet with the Hancocks. Had a great meal. And then onto the floor. Convention business. Keynote speak. It starts out with the keynote speaker, which was Bob Barr, the presidential candidate from last time. Well, there was a little contingent of, you know, people that aren't too happy with the Bob Barr thing, so they put together Bar Not Bar event, you know, BAR not BARR event. So they used the bar in the hotel and had an event there where Ernie brought in. Uh, he didn't bring him in specifically for that event, but he brought Jordan Page in from back east because Jordan's getting into libertarianism, wants to get his feet wet and trying to figure out what's going on with him. Anyway, he played at the event, played his guitar. It was pretty cool. Um, by that time, had to go back onto the floor because they were going to resume with the business, and we have to attend the business meetings and make sure that our votes are added into the direction that we feel it needs to be going in to counter any other forces going in the other direction. You understand all the crap. Let's see. By that time, the time of the end of the business day, got a little bit hungry again, wanted to grab some food before we have to go back to the convention floor where the candidates for Libertarian National Convention chair were going to all speak and take questions and things like that. So they had a little forum, and it was pretty interesting. You guys will see some of the pictures that I'll post up on the Ron Paul meetup site, Revolution meetup site from Phoenix, on my YouTube channel. I'll post those up there. Or, no, on the Ron Paul and his Campaign for Liberty Equals Revolution meetup site, where I post most of the photos. You'll be able to go see those after I get done with this and posting this up. I have lots of stuff to do every day after taking care of all of that business. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go now and get some sleep. I'd like to, but I still got a lot more work to do. So I'll just let you go for now. Working for you.